Yo, what's up, everybody?
Um, Q, you got like this old timey blues jazz kind of vibe going on, bro. That's different. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
it's different.
I was
Definitely
feeling the
different.
blues last night for some reason. I don't know what was going on. I was listening to the blues all day just about yesterday. I was like, what is going on? And
Mm.
so I was like, you know what? I need to enhance our video just a little bit, and I said, I think I'm gonna put some up that kind of sound like the blues with a little jazz into it. I don't know. I was feeling real bluesy yesterday. Hey sis, what's up? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to MTG Live. This is your boy Q, of course. I have my boy Hendrix with me, right over to your left, my right. And what's up, bro? You doing all right?
Man, you know me, man. I'm just low key like a midget locksmith. I got my Hugh Hefner going on this morning, so I got my robe on. I was feeling kind of grown manish this morning, so
Y'all heard that, everybody. He was feeling grown manish this morning. I want y'all to hear that, because it's not me. He was feeling grown manish this morning. Listen, real quick before we even get into anything, viewer and listener discretion is advised. You guys already know that this conversation is our opinion and for your entertainment purposes only. Please at least be, we're going to change that. I think I'm going to say 21 and up. I think we're going to
yeah.
do that. 21 and up to watch these conversations, listen, and participate in these conversations and all that good stuff. Please understand that all the information that we do discuss is information that's already documented public knowledge. So, yeah, so that we get that on out the way, brother. I guess Mo will be on in a minute. Reggie, how's your week? How's your weekend starting off since we're on the show? How was your week last week? Let me do it like that.
Yeah. Last week, um, honestly, man, people's stupidity never ceases to amaze me. I shouldn't say stupidity. I should say ignorance. Their ignorance never ceases to amaze me. However, you don't know what you don't know, right? So that's how I differentiate ignorance from stupidity. Stupidity is knowing and then not doing. Ignorance is not knowing. And so I'm okay
Right.
with ignorance to a certain extent, but just stupidity, yeah, but it's a lot of ignorant people out here, dude. And the funny part is, I'm still trying to figure out like a lot of ignorant people make a whole lot of money. That's the part I don't get. What the fuck you doing? That you can make a whole lot of money. Like this dude, I ain't gonna call no names. I'm gonna just say he drives a McLaren.
Mm.
Now McLaren, most people know that's a $500,000 car, easy, easy, right?
Wow. A McLaren.
He drives a McLaren. That's just
Okay.
one of his cars. One of his cars. However, uh, this dude gonna sit up here and ask me. He seriously, dead ass serious question. Ask me, and this is for people that don't understand what I do. You know, I'm in manufacturing, and we have these things called metal detectors that detect metal in your product, right?
Right. Okay.
So each metal detector has like a number of different standards based on your product, blase, blase, blase. Whole bunch of science. Anyway, standards that you run through the metal detector detects to make sure that they're working. That if you run a product, they can pick metal up. This dude seriously asked me, he was like, hey, wouldn't it be cheaper if we just use some metal from around the plant and use that and slide it through the metal detector? Wouldn't that work too? Exactly. Exactly, Q. Exactly. Now, I'm befuddled. And I look at him and I just say this, look here. If you want to go to jail, by all means, do whatever you want to do. However, if you want me running this, we gonna do it this way because I'm not trying to be anybody's girlfriend. And he
Right.
just looked at me, and the look on his face was enough to know that he got the point. Because I broke it down in very simple terms, and I was like, "Now, if you want to do that, you sign your name on a dotted line, and that's what'll happen. But it's gonna be you that go to jail, and not me." And I was just like, "How ignorant can you like really?" And this is a dude that built a company from the ground up sold it for $800 million, flipped it, started another company, sold that one for like 1.6 million, right? And I'm like, he did that flip in like 6 months. Third company he builds from the ground up sells for like $2 billion. I'm just like, how stupid can you be? Like, what is your Mo? You know what, Mo? I'm just done. I thought this was the weekend for the preachers. Didn't we say that was in February?
February.
Yeah, February. And she was the one that said, well, we just need 2 weeks off because, y'all go do the preacher show and then it's y'all birthday show and y'all don't like to do a show that way. So we just need to take 2 weeks off. Ain't she the one that said that?
She said that.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
And how do you get that? I mean, you got those weeks mixed up. You got. I know, Mo. I know you. I mean, it's common knowledge, Mo, that you late. It's
Yeah.
everybody knows that watches, that listens, that knows the MTG3 know that you are always late.
Mm-hmm.
On my way.
On my way. Oh goodness.
You know what? You just got to love Mo. You just got to love Mo. But but to your point, bro, let me tell you, people, they're also ignorant. You know, they also have a lot of people that like them. Like I don't like you must be like liking. People must be liking you because like they like to make fun of you. You have to be because you can be in a situation or in a room with somebody, whatever, and they'll walk in a room and they'll say some dumb stuff, and everybody else be thinking like, okay, well, I know y'all heard what he said, or I know y'all heard what she said. They're like, yeah, but that's all right. That's just Jackie, or that's just Jason. They do that all the time, and I'm like, but either they oblivious or y'all are horrible people. I'm trying to figure out which
Yeah.
one is it.
Well, I will say this. Dude gave me mad respect for standing up to him because he was like, most people just roll over. If I want to do something, they don't sit there. They don't tell me no. They just do whatever I want done. I'm like, well, you got the wrong one because I don't get down like that.
Right,
Period.
right.
And so he was like, you know what? I can respect that. And I respect you highly for standing up and standing your ground. I was like, I just do me. I don't care what you think. Like at the end of the day, you put on your pants one leg at a time, just like I do. And I know
Right.
good and damn well for sure. We step outside in this parking lot. I already know who's gonna win that battle. So, which you don't threaten me at all. Your bank account don't threaten mine. Now you may have more money, but bro, I ain't broke by no means.
Right.
Now I may act like I'm broke, but it is what it is. You know what? Hold on, Q. I remembered something today.
What happened? You got your bill. My bill is right behind me. I
I
you know
got
I,
my mail.
I need to get my bill. My bill right behind me. It's right behind me. I know,
Yeah.
and I don't know why I didn't grab it, but it's right behind me. Reggie, real quick, y'all, I want to let y'all know something. So y'all have to go back and check out the show from Wednesday night because your boy Hendrix got a little candy with everybody. He kind of opened himself up to something called random questions, right? Well, when he did that, I'm just letting you know, when he did that, we received like 3 or 4 other questions from fans via text message after the show that need clarification on what he said during the show.
Oh
So
boy.
we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We gotta wait till Mo, clock in. What's gonna happen is Mo gonna get rolled up because she more than 30 minutes. I mean, she about at 11 minutes late. She got 4 minutes not to get rolled up. Mo get later and later and later. I don't know. We can't do that. Those are called job avoidance. Job avoidance habits that we don't want to do. And then not only that, Mo just needs to be on time. But women, I'm sorry, ladies. Most of the time y'all not on time. That's just what it is. And most of the time, ladies, y'all can't drive. Just
I'm not
saying.
gonna touch. I'm not gonna touch the driving thing. However, for the fellas, I will tell you this: if you need your woman to be somewhere at 7 o'clock, you might want to tell her 5:30.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. You might want to tell her 5:30. If you need her to be there at 7 o'clock, tell her, hey, I need you to be there at 5:30. Now, if it's 5:30 a.m., oh, she gonna cuss, kick, and scream. More than likely. However, she'll usually show up about 7:10, 7:15. It'll work
Right.
out.
Still gonna be late. Still
She's
gonna be
still
late.
gonna be late.
What's up with that,
But
ladies? Y'all talk to us. What's up with that? Why every time we need you to be somewhere, you got to be late? You got to be late. Stephanie
oh,
say, Stephanie, hey Stephanie, how you doing? Good to see you the other day too. She said that ain't true. I'm always on time because my time is precious. You know what, Stephanie?
and she said she a great driver. Now, Stephanie, now if some things have changed, because in your head you might be a great driver,
In her
and then
head.
on the video game system, she might be a great driver on the video game. Maybe that's what
Right.
she's talking about. Because in real life, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, I don't know, Steph. Sweet, I don't know. I mean, we cool and all, but that real life scenario, I don't see you hit a couple curves before making U-turn. So,
Wasn't that Stephanie that hit that curb? What was? What, I think it was for. It was a we was coming from somewhere, and I think that was Stephanie. It may have been after school. I think Stephanie had hit that U turn right where the post sit in the middle of the parking lot. She busted that U and hit that car and clipped that curb going around. I was like, oh, that's Stephanie. Everybody knew. And Saranda was like, where's she going? Oh, she said, quit lying. All right, well, let me tell y'all something. Good news and bad news. There's good news and there's bad news. Good news is that the Texas governor's race is coming. Bad news is they saying that Abbott might win. And there's other good news that say that Abbott may lose the GOP. Now I can deal with that properly. I probably can deal with that. Okay, well, hold on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, y'all already know what's going on. You know what I mean? Hold it still, Mo. Hold it still. Thank you. Mo Swag is in the house, everybody. Good morning, Mo. How you doing? Are you frozen?
Good morning, everyone. What a glorious day. What a glorious
Mo, I'm
day.
digging the rap.
yeah,
I
Mo, you
like
got
that.
you got
Thank you.
multiple cultures going on. Cause like from the neck down, you look Asian. From the neck up, you look African. I'm not mad at it, but that's very unique. And
Yeah.
then she bring it all together with the red lipstick.
Yes. Yes.
Her Miss Feet. I always talk about the red lipstick, Mo. What's up about the red lipstick? You and Miss Feet always talking about that red lipstick on social media. What's up with the red
Okay.
lipstick?
Okay. So this is it. Fee had to tell me because we're college roommates, right, at Prairie View, and I learned everything about family and from Fee. So here's a quick story. Fee couldn't find her mom. She's from Texarkana. She called her mom. Her mom's not at home. She calls me. She's like, "Where's my mom?" So she called her brother all the way in Germany, a captain in Germany in the army, talking about where's mama. And he said, she's at a retreat. He's like, okay. The mama get back from the retreat, cuss Fee out. Tell me, don't be calling everybody all over the world trying where I am. But see, Fee the baby of 8, so she get away with
Mm,
it. So the
mm-hmm.
way Fee was telling me, she's like, you can't be going all barefaced. I said, what is barefaced? Her mama said you either put some earbobs on and some lipstick or do a full face. And so at Prairie View, I didn't do nothing. I woke up.
Yeah.
I woke up, put on
I
some
believe that.
$200, put on some $200 tennis shoes. You couldn't tell me nothing. And Fee had to sit me down. She said, "Baby, no, that's not how it go. You got to put some lipstick." And she said, "We got full lips, so we just put red lipstick on." And I said, "Ah, and ear bobs." So
Yeah.
it's one or the other. So usually, if I'm doing any kind of photo shoot or something, I'd be like, "Okay, I need this lipstick on." So I have to bring my own lipstick. It's specially made lipstick. And so Fee will give the approval. Lonnie gives the approval on head wraps and stuff like that. But Fee gives the approval on the lipstick. I got a whole lipstick drawer that Fee did not approve. So when I found one, I was very happy.
Yeah. Now, Mo, I will say this, and for the women that wear head wraps to protect their hair,
Mhm.
the setup you have going, that's the one for me. It's not a bonnet; it's a head wrap that looks intentional.
It
It's
is.
it's it's intentional. Like I didn't do this, and I just woke up out the bed. Like you
Right.
have to coordinate, and to me, that is acceptable out in public. Now you just got on a bonnet. No, no, sweet, no, no. Oh,
Well, and Reggie,
and here,
shout out. Well, go ahead. It
mhm.
takes a village. It takes a village for Mo. Okay, shout out to my girlfriend Latricia, because she was like, "Why your hair look like that? You ain't wearing no more scarves." I said, but, but this scarf is, these are, I got this in France." She's like, "Well, no more scarves." And so she, like, "What's your address again?" I was like, I was giving my address. I was like, "Oh, I didn't know what." So but these came in the mail. Then when they got delivered, she took a picture of them, sent it to me, tell me, "Hey, there go your head things. Don't be going out in public without one." See, it takes a
Dang.
village. So it's Latricia here, Fee here. My brother had to come in and do my hair. They just, like I said, Reggie, I'll spend $200 on some sneakers, and you can't tell me nothing.
Hey, you know
I know.
what?
I got to work on it. I'm gonna work on it.
No, Mo. Here's the thing, though. You find your lane and you stay in it. Cause like with fashion, I don't do a bunch of fashion.
Yeah, me
I'm gonna
either.
tell you my setup: t-shirt, jeans, and wind pants, polo shirt and jeans, button-down shirt and jeans, and then if I have to, I can rock a suit. Those are my three lanes, right? All that crossing and in between, and you don't see me doing none of that. Cause Mo, you was there. Actually, y'all were there when we went to that last after party awards. My suit was
Hmm.
clean in the mother. But you don't see me that dressy casual. I don't know how to do that shit. It's either I'm casual or I'm dressed up. I don't do the in between.
Reggie, you look. I either wear a black top and colorful bottoms, or black bottoms and colorful tops. And thank God I got a black one of these, a colorful one of these, and this one of these. I'm telling you, Rick,
Now,
I'm there,
Your
baby.
now,
life just saved, huh, Mo? Life is just saved.
yeah. Now, hold on, wait a minute, because we gotta address this comment with Miss Davis on here. She talking about I'm in violation for wearing my robe while I'm at work. Now look here, lady. I told you when the show came on that I was getting my Hugh Hefner on this month. Now, if you have a problem with that, that is your problem alone. Because damn it, I feel sexy in my velour robe. I don't give a damn
First,
what you say.
first of all, Reggie, she probably is not old enough to know who Hugh Hefner is. Yeah.
Mo,
Well,
go
Mo, she the
ahead.
same age as me and Q.
Oh, okay. Well,
Listen,
she probably don't like uh uh
listen. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Don't
leave
y'all
that
have
alone.
Stephanie coming after me. Y'all know Stephanie will fight. Okay. Don't have
No,
Stephanie coming after me in this
because
show.
yeah, I know she'll
Mo,
fight. Look, that's okay. Look, we'll call Crystal to calm her down. So
you know what? You know what? You know what? Hey,
we'll,
okay. So, Mo, I had something I had to ask you. Did you see Reggie's show on Wednesday night?
No. Wednesday night is church night.
Oh, okay. You go to church?
I know the ordained preacher ain't say nothing like
Why
that.
does
You didn't even know
we
Wednesday night was church night.
Wednesday night
football
is
season
Bible
over,
study
Mo?
night.
I
You
didn't
everybody
know.
know this. Wednesday night is Bible study. Everybody know this.
And we doing the Book of Ruth. So you know I had to go.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Mo, Reggie opened up a can of worms, and the ladies have random questions for him. I mean, he had people having random questions, and so when he
Right.
did that Wednesday night, I got about 3 or 4 more random questions. So him having on his Hugh Hefner today fits the occasion because these questions are geared for him. Mo, do you want to know what the first question was?
What's the first question?
All right, I'm gonna give it to you. Let's go on and get this out the way, and then we're gonna get the hot topics, and then we're gonna be out. So the first question on this cell phone is Hendrix. You have said repeatedly of what kind of woman you don't want. You've also said repeatedly what kind of woman you do want. Can you please tell me, if at all, what kind of woman would you think you fall in love with?
Okay, let me answer
That's
this for Reggie.
different.
Reggie, shh, let me
Won't?
answer.
Well,
First of
Mo,
all,
this for Reggie, Mo. He got on his Hugh
shh,
Hefner.
shh, shh. If Q read the question properly,
I ain't got
whomever
on my glasses.
whomever wrote the question, I can tell
I
you
ain't got
this.
on my glasses.
I
And
understand you
I
can't
and
read.
I and I read it like a fourth grader, Mo. I know this shit.
No, no,
Okay.
no. No, that's what she wrote it. You read it. I can tell you right now, you ain't Reggie's type. First of all, you do not come to a man of means and great intellect with what kind of woman you want. If you have to ask the question, then you're not it. I never go to Louis Vuitton and ask them how much it is. I just say, do you have it for the big fat girl? That's all. That's what I say. So next question.
Well, no, there was a part of that question that I think needs to also be addressed.
But we already know what kind of woman you want. One with a great intellect, not necessarily has to go to a university or a college or has a degree. One with a great deal of understanding and appreciation for family and what family is. And one who is diligent and understands the value of wealth versus money. That's it. It's just a three-thing. You ain't
Well,
about
no, at
looks.
this point, I will shut up then, Mo, because you, damn it, you read me like a second grade book. I swear. Let me just sit back and you take over. I'm gonna let
That's
you
the
take
point
over because
blank in the period. Reggie, if anyone has been listening to you for the last 5 years, that is what you said. You don't care about hue. You don't care about tone. You don't care about hair. You care about, can I have a conversation with you? Because you're sapiosexual.
sapiosexual.
Same thing.
That's the
Sorry.
next question, Reggie.
See, once again, hey, Q, could you put your glasses on?
I
Look,
am. I'm fit too. I'm
listen to
cleaning
this,
them up
Reggie.
right now.
Q, you should put your glasses on because you look sexy like that.
Thank
See?
you, Mo. I appreciate it.
I
Thank
just
you.
want you to read the words right.
Thank you, Mo.
Oh
Next
goodness.
question. It says, Hendrix, does sapiosexuals have sneaky links?
No.
That's why I threw my bell away.
No.
Next.
No, wait, and I'm gonna
What?
break this down to
Yeah,
you
yeah.
and
They break it down.
Thank you.
explain to you why. So, like with me, if you turn me on mentally, that is the pathway to physically turning me on. So most women that I date and I'm involved with, they don't usually have to worry about me stepping out because they have me mentally entertained. And if they have me mentally entertained, then nobody else can entertain me physically. It's that easy with me. Um, and most people don't understand that, but the way to my heart is not through my stomach or shaking your booty all around and walking around half naked. No, stimulate this and you get everything else. That's it.
You
It's
better
that
speak
simple.
then and let the church say amen. except for
Amen,
the or-
amen, amen.
except for the
Amen.
ordained except for the ordained minister who didn't know that Wednesday was Bible study. What's the next question?
One more question, Reggie. Question says, "Oh no, we're not doing that. I'm gonna answer that for him."
Oh, him. Oh, he likes you, Reggie, like that.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm gonna
know.
do
I
that.
want to know what the question was now.
She said, would you go on a date with her?
No,
No.
I seen you her picture and her name, but I
it
said when
does.
I looked at it, I said, nah.
But
Q. It's
it's
not.
not
It's not.
it's
Look,
not what she said. It's
right.
not the picture she sent. It was the fact that if you have watched this show at all, because and I told you, even like when we was in the studio, the women sending me half naked pictures and stuff, that don't do nothing for me. If you want to approach me, and by all means, ladies, if you see a guy that is that is intellectual and he's more than likely not going to approach you from hey, I want to date you, hey, I want to get in your drawers, because he's gonna want to know you as a person first. The first the first interaction is not going to be immediately to date you or to pursue you. It's gonna find out who the hell are you. That's the most important thing. We can get to the other stuff later, because if you are my lifelong partner, we got plenty of time for all the physical activities. But what I need to know is who the hell are you as a person first?
And
That's why.
Reggie, to piggyback on that, let ladies, if y'all want to step to Reggie, here's the question to ask him. Oh, y'all are so silly. If you want to DM Reggie this. Say, hey, have you read this book? And ladies, first please read it or watch the video, hell, of the book. But ask DM Reggie about a particular book. And then say, you know what? If you haven't read it, I can send you a copy. Right there, you got to end, baby. You got to end. You got to end.
Mo.
And don't let the book be about something like chemical engineering. I mean, it could be. Then he really gets excited. But if it's a book like anything with civil rights, anything with oppression, anything with successful Black people or generational wealth, just pick one, y'all. If y'all want to really DM it and get Reggie's attention, just ask him about a book he has or has not read, and then offer to send it to him. My God, why do I have to do all the thinking for these women here?
Mo, because they're not women, they females.
Well, no wonder. Okay, I feel better now. Okay, Q, what else is next? Oh,
Ain't no more.
Q, this is what I want. You know
What
how
you
they're
got?
trying to get Biden said he wanted a Black female on the Supreme Court?
Yes, I
Mhm.
saw that article. Yes.
I don't see y'all. Do I see y'all?
You
Are y'all
you see
there?
us now?
What happened? Okay.
No.
So what I thought was we already have one on there, Clarine Thomas. I had to tell y'all that. I was driving and I was driving and I thought about this. Like, why are they pushing for that? They already got one. So if you see that on Mash the Gas and then we get our page taken down, that's why.
Yeah, but
Hey Mimi. I'm just saying.
yeah, oh, I don't even know what
Oh,
to
I
say
can't
to
hear
that one,
y'all.
Mo. Huh?
You
Mo?
know, Mo, you shouldn't do nothing without your producer. Your
Yeah, where's
producer
your
has to
producer
set
at?
things up the night before for you, Mo. What the hell is you doing, Mo? Me damn. Stop it.
But I will say this. So it's interesting that that Republicans are upset about Biden putting a Black woman on the court. But here's where it comes in, because they're the ones that changed the rules to help Donald Trump load up the Supreme Court to a simple majority. Now it's coming back to bite him in the ass. And it's just not with this person. So the chances are that there are going to be a couple more people retire, and they're going to get hot because they changed the rules. You changed the rules to where it only required a simple majority. And I know people are going to
Mm-hmm.
be mad at me about this, but I know Biden has this Rebuild America plan that he's trying to institute, and I get it. However, the two Democratic holdouts, I got to give them props because they understand the long-term plan. And while people are upset, keeping the rules at where it has to be a majority, a clear majority to pass Senate regulations and laws and stuff, keeping that in place, I think it's actually a good thing, because if it only required a simple majority, we would not have the Affordable Health Care Act anymore.
Mm-hmm.
These are things that you
Right.
have to consider. Yes, you wanted to move forward. Yes, you're tired of waiting, and I get that. But it's also the fact that having 60 people vote for it, 60 state representatives or senators or whatever you want to call them, having them vote in affirmative for legislation is actually a good thing. Now, granted, some people are sick and twisted and they want to just stay stay on one side because of whatever. These are the same people that, they take party over the country. You have to do what's best for the country first.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have resolves or whatever, hidden agendas, all this shit gonna come out in the wash. Because at the end of the day, each and every one of us are responsible for our souls. And whatever turmoil in this world that you have created, if you haven't reaped it, best believe you're gonna reap it in the afterlife. And the chances are your generations of your family that follow you will also reap the bullshit that you have sowed.
Okay.
Next topic.
So I know y'all saw the what was that? It was the hospital out there somewhere, Mo. I know you saw the article, Mo. I think I sent it to y'all. And then we're gonna talk about this Carter B and this Tasha K stuff. So Mo, I know you heard about the hospital out there in the country. The man won't take the vaccination and he need a heart transplant. And they told him you can't get a heart transplant at this hospital because you didn't get vaccinated. So we're not operating on you.
Okay.
Period. What y'all think about that? So and this is something I can go and find the story, but this is just summarizing it in my brain. I think it's somewhere out there. Like I say, it's in the country somewhere out there in the sticks, and the vaccination, Mo. They say they're not giving him no new heart.
Well, it can't be too far out in the sticks if they're doing heart transplants. But my understanding is of this: you won't take COVID or the COVID vaccine so you can get a heart. Then you don't want to get the heart. Next, who else?
Mm-hmm.
Give it to the next person in line on the list.
That's
And my
exactly
thing
what
is
they're gonna
this.
do.
My thing is this. These people don't want to get vaccinated for whatever reason, but they'll run to the same damn hospital, want the same damn doctors to say they like. My thing is, look here,
Yes.
you don't want to get vaccinated? Again, your choice completely. However, limit them mofos to only going to the, what do they call it, the teaching hospitals? That's where you have to go. So if you don't want to get a vaccine, that's your problem. But every other hospital has the right to deny you because you don't have, if you coming in there unvaccinated, then you are a risk to their other patients. That's the Hippocratic Oath. Ain't nothing you can do.
Just like the gentleman who, let me see if I got this right, out of Minnesota, who the doctors in Minnesota wanted to cut his life support off. Basically, he had COVID. He was unvaccinated. And then his wife fought for treatment, a different type of treatment here in Texas.
That is.
Still connected ventilator. The ventilator was still connected. And then had the nerve to be flown privately. Now, let me tell you why I'm a little perturbed. Because we paid for it. Because when you search his name in LinkedIn, he had his own trucking business. Now, Reggie, let's say he did have insurance. Do you think his insurance paid for that? And this is how I know Q it didn't, because embedded in the article was a GoFundMe. So that means I don't pay for the medical bills here in Texas. And the man passed away, bless his soul. But
I just want the people to get life insurance. I
And
want y'all to get some life insurance, Mo. Now I know we was talking about the COVID stuff, and you was talking about something else. But see, you kind of struck a chord with me with that, Mo, with this GoFundMe shit. Because let me tell you something. But one thing about my grandmama, everybody in the family was gonna have life insurance. She didn't care if you was a cousin. She didn't care if you was a step cousin and you wasn't in blood. You was gonna have life insurance if you was around her.
did she carry policies on everybody?
She sure did on everybody,
Okay.
everybody. And
Look
so,
here.
and I saw this GoFundMe the other day. It was for and the only reason why I saw it is because I guess the girl is a friend of one of my friends. I guess out there in Memphis, Tennessee. It was sad shame. She lost her 20-year-old child. She's burying her 20-year-old. That is very very sad, y'all.
Mm.
That's very sad. But please, y'all, listen. That 20-year-old baby needs to be under some life insurance.
I'm gonna tell you
Well,
right
That's just,
now.
that's
yeah.
just real. That's just real as ice
Look,
water. They need life
look
insurance.
here. $100,000 life insurance policy gonna run you about like not even $200 a year.
Mm-hmm.
$100,000. I mean, granted, $100,000 when it comes to life insurance may not seem like a lot. However, it's enough to bury you properly, and it's also enough to kind of cover some of your leftover expenses and at least for provide some kind of foundation. You looking at $200, $200. That's it. In most cases, that's on the high end. So you looking like maybe 150 to like 170 in most cases for $100,000 life insurance policy. You know how quick I'll
Mm-hmm.
blow $200? Like it ain't nothing. But you'll go out and
Well,
buy Jordans, and you paying $900 for a PS5, and you'll go out and buy your kid $1,000 iPhone and $300 iWatch, but you won't pay for life insurance policy. Help me understand that.
Mo, why they do that? Why they don't pay the life insurance policy, Mo, and then you get a house free and clear. You turn
I got
around, Mo, and don't pay the
what?
taxes.
No. I got a better question. Why don't they just take them shirts that they all make at the funeral for the funeral, them T-shirts and them balloons, and use that toward the burial? Cause they charge everybody them T-shirts about $20-$25 for them T-shirts with the wings in there on
Oh,
them.
I was about to answer the left eye line. I was about to answer stage left. But for real though, Mo, that's like the balloons, the repass money, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all get your children some life insurance. We may have to have somebody on the show to talk about life insurance one day. Get your life insurance for you and your family because let me tell you something. When you just never know when it's your
Mm-hmm.
time to check up out of here.
I'm
And
You
you
just
know
know
saying,
what?
what? You just
yeah.
just don't know.
And here's the thing about having the right type, and this is not my area of expertise. All I can tell you is what was done for me. Like you can get the life insurance policies that actually accumulate value. Once they reach their maturity, you can cash out and have an annuity sit. Do you know that actually starts up your child's like retirement fund? Like it builds them like a safety net financially, a safety net, a cushion financially that they have. And I didn't understand it. I used to be mad as hell at my parents growing up in high school. My first check and my last check, every summer that I worked, they took. I was pissed. First check, last check. Every summer that I worked, they got it. And I had to make do with what was in between. But then I got older and they showed me what they was doing with that money. It was like, never mind. I apologize because I said some crazy stuff in my head, but now I see it. I was too
Hmm.
young to see it, but now I see it, and I thank you very much.
Mhm. Mhm.
Miss Mimi said, she said, what's real is you can have all policies in the world and pay it faithfully every month and lose your job, and those policies have ended the same day as your job.
This
Yes.
is why you do not, from your job, you do not get extra life insurance. from your job. You do not. You get what's free. That's it. You only get what's free for that exact reason. You go to an outside party and buy life insurance that way. Now, for the people that's talking about it costs, take $200-$300 of your tax return and see how much life insurance you can buy with, and you can pay it in a lump sum and get it for a year. And that lump sum actually provides you with a discount. So you're not having to pay it every month. You set it up to where every year it renews at the same time you get your taxes. You pay it then, you'd never miss the money. So the excuses are out the window. See, you make excuses for bullshit. When actually you sit down and look at it, you got other ways.
Mimi said there are no freebies, Reggie. She said, I'm talking about like outside life insurance.
And I just explained how to do it.
Yeah, you got to do. And you know what? Something else I do? I tell people to do. This Asian guy taught me this years ago. He pays his internet bill 12 months for 12 months. Mm-hmm. So all these people out here who talking about I ain't got no Wi-Fi, but you got a new weave. Make it make sense, like my student said. Make it make sense. You out here, so your children can't connect or do anything with their Chromebooks because you ain't got no Wi-Fi. But you got that weave, and then you got that you get the $750 in food stamps.
Can y'all get me some food stamps? Because they won't give me no food stamps.
Well, tell them you need emergency food stamps for just 3 months.
They won't give them to me. I tried.
Did you try? Did you ask for emergency? You didn't ask for emergency.
I asked for the emergency, and they told me no. Oh. Yeah, I did. Don't judge me. Hell, it's my tax dollars. Shit. Mo, real quick, even about the life insurance thing, y'all, we can knock these topics out. With the life insurance, listen, if you don't have the money to buy you some life insurance, go to your nearest and dearest funeral home that you want to be buried at, or that you want to do your service, and get you a pre-need, and get that out the way. If you get you a pre-need, you'll say, hey, look, I'm paying the funeral home every month. They can set it up where you can have your plot come with it, or if you want to be cremated, your urn, or if you want to be set, your ashes set to the mausoleum, stuff like that. All that can come in a package. You can pay that per month. Once you pay that per month, it's set. You said you don't have to do nothing else.
You know, the little lady came over here. You know, I'm with the Beckwiths. That's who gonna bury me because I want them to twirl my casket around and be a show.
Oh, you going over there with Golden Gate?
Is that what it is? Golden Gate. They're gonna twirl my casket around.
No, if I have anything to do with them, say no. Take Mo to Evergreen. I'm texting Rod and take her to Evergreen.
No, because look, we twirling my casket around. We putting me in the car. Then we going down there in Gonzales County, and we're gonna bury me. Because that's the family cemetery. I was so excited.
Gonzales County.
Reggie, I was so excited because we had to go down there for a funeral. And he was like, where are you? I said, Bill, I'm looking at all the folk buried here. Look at these folk here. Look at that. Look at that cheering right beside him. He's like, only you get excited in the cemetery. Only you.
Okay. And see, y'all think y'all laugh, but y'all know good and well that it's either Labor Day or Memorial Day. I go down to Mississippi and we clean off the grave sites at my family grave site.
That's right.
Every year we go down there. And it's interesting because you talk about that, Mo, but when you walk to, and granted, it's a solemn occasion when you have to go to a funeral. And so I'm not taking anything away from that. However, when you go to that same funeral location, that same grave site, what have you, and you see, you can actually trace your family line. You don't need no documents. You just stand there and you walk from here to here to here to here, and you can trace your family history.
Yes.
That's an amazing thing. And it's not like, of course, everybody has a random person or two buried here, buried there. Yes. That happens. Okay, fine. But when you can go to one location and see your family history laid out right there in front of you, that's an amazing feeling.
Now, Reggie,
an amazing feeling.
Okay, Reggie. So I got grandma, grandpa in this order. Grandma was first, grandpa, then my uncle, then my mama. Well, Didn't think it through because Daddy died 5 days after we buried Mama. But I'm going to Tennessee. We buried him in Tennessee. So I called the funeral home just the other day. Said up there in Tennessee. I said I need to dig him up and bring him to North Carolina because I need him right beside my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
then I told
Okay.
my brother. He was like, "Well, just cremate me." I said, "Oh, we're not cremating, honey." He said, "Why not?" I said, "We ain't cremating because I got to fall out at the funeral. I can't fall out over no urn. I got to fall out of a coffin, touch the coffin and say, please don't go." He said, "Why is this always about you?" I said, "Because if I die before you, then you can do what you want. But if you die before me, wee."
Oh, well, and again, to every do whatever's best for you, everybody, whatever fits your financial situation, but don't say that you don't have the money to when you can go out and do other stuff. It's about prioritizing, and priorities are what separates you from nonsense. So you have to prioritize things, and then you can organize them and do what's needed right now, because life is not promised to anybody,
That's
and
right.
you could be gone. I just had to bury my cousin that was what 35 years old. I just had an uncle that passed. Like you never know.
Never
You
know.
never know. So you got to take care of your business. And this
Yeah.
dude was 35, and why is it that no funeral expenses were worried about? He's
Right.
35.
That's right.
That's right.
No
That's
funeral
right.
expenses you wasn't worried about. The biggest problem we had was getting a death certificate from the more what do they call them? What they do it at the city?
Yeah.
That person at the city getting that over to the life insurance people and then the funeral home. That was the biggest problem we ran into.
Okay.
Miss Mimi said, please drag the body out. Please. Please.
Please. Please. Please.
Okay,
Okay, let's
y'all.
go.
Okay, y'all. Let's do this real quick. We got 12 minutes. Let's talk about this real quick. Let's just run over it, and then well, hell, I thought that the article was gonna let me pull it up.
That's because
Oh,
you
it
don't have your
did.
glasses on. Put your glasses
I
on.
got my glasses on, Mo. I got my glasses on.
You
I
don't
mean,
have
they
them
right here.
on. You
They're
have
right
them in
here.
your hand.
They're right here,
What's the
Mo.
problem?
See, for y'all that are listening on the podcast, y'all actually have to tune in and watch us on Facebook Live and YouTube so y'all can actually see visually the foolishness. Because I'm not sure if it translates well on the audio version. Oh goodness! And this is what we're gonna talk about. Okay.
No, you already know it. Let's do it. Dallas strip clubs, sex-based businesses now have to close between 2 and 6 a.m. Dallas City Council unanimously approved a proposal pushed by the police department to create new restrictions on operating hours that they say would reduce violent crime in the city. It says here that, of course, will now require strip clubs and other sexually oriented businesses to close between 2 and 6 in the morning. The first for the ninth largest city in the country. The 15-minute Dallas County, Dallas City County voted unanimously to regulate the operating hours of businesses. That includes adult video stores, book and novelty stores, some of which operates 24 hours. This comes to over, of course, objections of 100 protesters outside of City Hall before the council meeting started, and dozens of mostly strip club workers and supporters who spoke in opposition of this plan. So, y'all, the nasty stores got to close around 2 o'clock in the morning. So y'all that like to go over there to the what's it called? Over there to the Sarah Secret that's off the freeway. What's the other one called? The Zone de Erotica. Them, the when you drive down the freeway and they say adult.
What
We
about the
at the
strip,
strip
the
club, Dallas
cabaret,
Cabaret,
all of
North
those
and
places?
South. Y'all got to close at 2 o'clock. Ecstasy, y'all got to close at 2 o'clock. So all of y'all out here, y'all got closed at 2 o'clock in the morning, Mo, and they protesting for because they, want
Look,
their nasty shit. And the
look,
police said that this gonna help with the crime. it really helped with the crime. Hell
No,
no.
no. I'm watch this. Watch this. This is the thing about Texas. They will institute some BS like this, but this is the walk around. All you got to do is say you a private club. That's all you got to do.
That's it.
You're a private club. Membership is your entry fee. You get a little card that's stamped, boom, strip club, keep going. Not a problem. It ain't gonna change nothing. They talking about the crime that's happening. Like most of the crime that's happening is not happening in these businesses. It's happening outside of these businesses. And the police are too they don't know how to necessarily handle it. Because honestly, look here. How many people fighting in strip clubs? Now
Well, they
outside
say
the
Dallas
strip
Cabaret
club,
South, them niggas fighting every Saturday night out there at
I
Dallas
don't know. I
Cabaret
don't frequent strip
South.
clubs like that. But from a male perspective, if you got naked booty shaking in your face, why you worried about what some other else dude is doing?
Hello.
I don't get that. So for the guys that's out there fighting and shooting up strip clubs, help me understand. You got naked booty, because I mean, to me, I'm not one to go to a strip club, right? Because if I go to a strip club with my boys or whatever, I got $100 limit for the entire night. But then it's $20 to park, because I don't park way in the back. I valet. It's $20 to get in. So that already takes me down to $60. You buy you a couple of drinks, that's like $30, $40 right there. And the rest of it is what I got to blow. That's
Right.
it. That's my night. And when my money gone, I'm gone. Peace. I'm out. But I don't get it. Now, some guys go up in there and blow a whole check. They literally go to the ATM machine in there. And I've seen dudes do this. And I kind of peeped over one guy's shoulder. It was like a $7 charge to pull money out the ATM machine. And then you're gonna go blow it? Like, and then you talk about having life insurance policies and you can't afford to. You take one night in the strip club, they'll go to your life insurance policy for the whole year for the whole damn family.
Yep.
Hello.
And then too, I'm just gonna add this because Mo looks like she wants to say one quick thing. I just want to say that so now here's another example of bullshit legislation from the city of Dallas. That's all I want to say. The mayor of Dallas is not smart. I don't care if he's black. He's not smart. And I don't care. And he ain't smart. That man is not smart. He ain't smart. He ain't Sylvester. He ain't Sylvester. Sylvester Turner in Houston. That's a smart mayor. This one down here in Dallas, he not smart. And he ugly. And I said it. And I ain't changing it.
Okay, so Reggie, explain this to me. Q, explain, because I have not stepped in a strip club. And the reason I haven't is because, one, I don't know how they clean. Two, too many bodily fluids from everywhere. Three, them is not they're just not people who I would break bread with, and hopefully they're not people who I see on Wednesday nights. But maybe they want to come Wednesday nights to the Bible study, and then that's why they want it open from 2 to 6 so they can leave Bible study and then go to work.
Some of them churches gonna suffer because them hoes can't make their money.
Well, them hoes wasn't giving 10% anyway.
Mo,
them hoes wasn't
pay
giving 10%
their
to the
tithes,
church.
Mo. Mo. The hoes pay their tithes. So you got to walk with me with see.
Listen to me. They ain't paying their tithes. Right?
No, they paying their tithes, Mo.
No, look, they ain't paying their tithes. They ain't paying their life insurance because those ones getting shot outside the club usually. But more importantly, they ain't paying their bills because they own housing. So don't play. And ain't none of them talking about, I'm stripping so I can go to college. They lying.
So yeah, that's a piece of shit shot Dallas legislation that is a waste of paper and energy. When you have homelessness, when you have our education system still malfunctioning at times, when we have teachers like Monique that's right below me that has been teaching for years and need a raise, there are different things like that that we should be considering and concentrating on. Other
You know
than
what? Don't give me a raise. Just let me work Monday through Thursday. See, so what I had said
Mimi
was,
agree with me. See, Mimi agree. She said they paying they tithes. Mo, the strippers is paying they tithes because they pay the tithes. Mo, let me tell you how you know when a stripper pay a tithe. A stripper gonna pay her tithes, not when everybody else pay their tithes. She gonna do it after church. A stripper always pay her tithes after church.
oh, that's you. That's when she with you. Yeah.
Mo, I'm trying to tell you, the strippers
Oh,
pay their tithes, Mo.
I thought
Yeah,
I
we
thought
got
you was
three
gonna say
minutes.
because they had. I thought you was gonna say because they had all in ones that they didn't want to give.
Mo, we got 3 minutes. Give us some encouraging words. Hendrix, if you got anything. Let's cut this off. We got 2 minutes and some seconds. Mo, you go first. Thank y'all for watching the show. I don't have nothing. I'm just gonna tell y'all bye after they get through.
Don't stop believing in you. Everybody else gonna tell you can't, and you know what you got to say. Y'all take this to heart. When they say, "Oh, you can't do this," say, "Oh, okay."
Pop say I quit. My dad.
Reggie, your kinfolk already starting on me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sis. Sorry. Hey, Kirby.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mo. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
No. I said it. Just don't stop believing.
Yeah.
When they say you can't do it, say, "Oh, okay," and keep on pushing.
Look here. I got two things. Number one, nothing existed before it was created. Never let anybody stop your dream. Number one. Number two, don't give a fuck about your family and friends when you starting your business. You look at these major businesses out here, how many of them started with their friends and their family? No, they didn't go for their friends and their family. If they customers, fine. If they not, keep it pushing. Make your money.
All right, everybody. We appreciate
Bye,
you. Thank you
Mimi.
so much. Thank y'all for the encouraging words. We will see you guys on next Saturday. Next week, of course, catch us on with Tuesday Night Stupid's Real. I am going to actually be on this Tuesday night. Thursday night is MTG After Dark. And then, of course, Saturday is going to be us three all over again. I think we got a guest coming. I think so, but we will see.
It's not the Preacher's Round Table.
Everybody have a good night. Good day. And we will see y'all soon. And I'll just talk to Mo later. All right. Peace out.